Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I want to show you a couple of exercises that you can do for your lower back. And so if you have low back tightness or weakness or even pain, this is a great exercise to do. So if you have a resistant band, just wrap it around your feet as you lay down on your back, making sure that you don't arch your lower back and hurt your lower back. And you pull one leg towards your chest while you're extending the opposite leg away, and you want to have a nice strong resistance between the two legs. And this is where you also want to make sure that you keep a little bit of a distance between the two legs so that you don't lose the band. This is great to do at least once a week. You can do 3 sets or 4 sets of 15 or 20 on each side. Making sure that you're breathing and making sure that you're keeping your lower back flat. And sometimes you can actually elevate your shoulders and your neck upward so that you can also contract your upper abdominal muscles. So this actually targets your low back as well as your iliopsoas as well as your abdominal muscles. It's a great exercise. Now I will do a couple of stretches for the lower back, and you can do a cobra or an up dog, which is a yoga move. With this, your goal is to try to look up to the ceiling or sky and get a nice stretch for your lower back. Here I am doing a down dog, and the goal on this is to stretch the hamstrings, because tight hamstrings also causes lower back pain. And so this is a really good stretch for the hamstrings, and you want to get your head as close as possible to your knees while you lift your bottom up to the sky. So here we're going to do the same move for the iliopsoas again. And you can see that I'm putting my hands on over my tummy to make myself conscious of making sure that I hold my abdominal muscles nice and strong, keeping my back flat, because anytime you do leg exercises with extension of your legs, there is that chance that you can hurt your back. So you want to make sure that either you put your hands under your bottom or be very conscious of your lower back so you don't arch your lower back. And since I do a lot of exercises for my abdominal muscles, I'm able to extend my leg without arching my back so much, but it's very common that happens. So be conscious of that so that you're not injuring your lower back while you're trying to strengthen your iliopsoas muscle, which is ultimately to reduce your lower back pain and weakness of that muscle. Again, repeat your cobra or your up dog, and making sure that you hold and repeat the breathing, long oxygenated breaths. You can do ujjayi breaths. You can breathe through your nose, out through your mouth, holding a stretch for 30 seconds or 3 long deep breaths is usually what I recommend, which allows the muscles to really lengthen and oxygenate. That's when you know you're really working and lengthening and stretching that muscle. I love doing yoga and I love doing down dogs and up dogs. It really, really makes a difference whenever I do leg exercises or I do heavy lifting and with weights. I always try to do one day of a solid stretching or yoga, and I can definitely feel immediately after when I get done with yoga or my stretching how much my back feels looser and stronger Just because we work out with weights does not necessarily make us stronger. Those muscles become shorter and when they bulk up, so if we don't really stretch them, they become rigid and tight, and also they weaken as a result. So it's really important to feed the muscle, oxygenate the muscle, lengthen the muscle. When it's pliable, it's able to contract better, and therefore you're less likely to get injured, and of course that muscle is going to be much stronger. A lot of us have sedentary jobs where we sit behind a computer all day long. Sitting for long periods of time causes the iliopsoas muscles, as well as other muscles in the body, to tighten. So when we go from sitting to standing, that muscle does not want to lengthen, and as a result, because it's attached to the spinal bones, it has a tendency to pull those bones out of alignment, therefore pinching a nerve. It could be the sciatic nerve, it could be one of the nerves that control your legs or certain functions. Anything below the belt is fair game. So we want to make sure that we want to lengthen those muscles so that they don't pull the spine out of alignment and causing dysfunction. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.